So, our first voice actor, you might know her as the voice of Luna, Jill Frappier. And we've got another panelist today, Ron Rubin, the voice of Artemis. Are a little smaller than I remember them from the anime, but we've got Roland Parliament, the voice of Melvin, with us today. And the voice of Serena's little brother Sammy, as well as a lot of other voices. Julie Levere is here. And moving on to our Sailor Scouts, we have Katie Griffin as Sailor. We also have Susan Roman, Sailor Jupiter. And in what I think might be her first convention appearance, we have Stephanie Morgenstern, Sailor Venus. And I think that might be it. No, wait, no. Who's this one here? Oh, Terry Hawks, the voice of Sailor Moon herself. Might be excited for this next one. Toby Proctor, Tuxedo Mask.
What a mess. Alright guys, let's hear it for the Sailor Moon Stars. Come on! So I'm just going to open up with a few questions, and then afterwards, if you guys have some questions, please go ahead. Just something fun I just like to do. So some of the attacks, some of the transformation sequences that were never in the show, or that some of you didn't get a chance to do, I was wondering if I could get some of you guys to do that. So for example, Sailor Stars was never done. There wasn't a ton of new attacks in that. Sailor Moon has an attack in that. Starlight Honeymoon Therapy Kiss. Terry, I was wondering if you could do that for us. So just say Starlight, she drags it on a bit. Starlight Honeymoon Therapy Kiss. Yeah, well, it's when she attacks. Yeah, she spins around a lot. You don't have to spin around.
Therapy Kiss. Okay.
Yeah.
Starlight Honeymoon Therapy Kiss!
Good. In the Sailor V manga, Sailor V did a Sailor V kick. And she screams Sailor V kick when she kicks. So Stephanie, can you give us that? Yeah, you don't really have to
I
put
have
something.
one syllable, and she managed that entire multi-syllabic thing, so let's see if I can. Sailor V kick.
Sailor V kick,
I
yeah.
need to see it on yeah. On a rhythmo band. See, I'm helpless without the. I need to see that.
See how many eyes there are in Kick.
That's right. Right. Sailor V kick!
Now, Tuxedo Mask never got any real attacks in the show. He just but in the manga and some of the musicals, he has an attack, Tuxedo La Smoking Bomber.
Oh my gosh. I thought I was through this one clear. Tuxedo Mask. What?
Tuxedo?
Yeah.
Tuxedo La Smoking Bomber. Smoking is like...
Tuxedo La Smoking Bomber. Good writing.
Now, I had a couple of live action ones. I'll probably go through a lot of those tomorrow, but I was wondering if
Jill, if you could do Luna Prism Power Makeup for us. That is Luna's transformation sequence. It's a whole it's really great.
Am I about?
Yeah.
So I am at that point, I am what? I am the cat becoming the...
So Luna is a plush doll that is also CG. All of a sudden shows up as like a 10-year-old girl, or I don't know how old she is at one point, and then she pulls her cell phone out and does Luna Prism Power makeup. She turns into this thing and attacks us. Pretty great. But,
So I'm 10, so...
yeah.
Luna Prism Power Makeup!
Now, just one last one. Now, Julie, you played young Darian in one of the movies. So, I was wondering if you could just give us a meatball head for that's Darian's line, right? All Serena meatball head.
Meatball head.
She's got 85,000 voices in her head, and I'm like, I wonder which one.
Very exciting.
So tomorrow we have another panel, obviously. So maybe we'll do some of the live action voices for that. So I want to do a couple questions from the audience. So tomorrow we're going to talk about the new series. So no questions about the new series, but if you have any questions for the show or whatever. If anyone's got a question, you there? Just scream it.
Can you tell us about when you knew Sailor Moon was popular here?
Well, you like that? I just sort of
Did you do it?
Well, someone else, I just had this conversation, but anyway, years and years ago, 20 years ago, I was obsessed with Kung Fu and I was training and I went to Chinatown just to get some Kung Fu stuff. And I walked into a store and it was all Sailor Moon. And I pretty much bought out every single Sailor Mars. Anything Sailor Mars, I was pulling it off saying, Sailor Mars! Like, I almost started saying it. No. I'll sell you things. Okay. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I do. It was super popular.
You go ahead.
Lewis from Geek Mind. I know you also were in the, I know it's not the way you're still but I also know you were in the Strange Brew movie. What was that like?
Oh, it was fabulous. It was fabulous. Dave, Thomas and Rick Moranis were directing the movie, and they were starring it. And they were such good buddies that they would finish each other's sentences, and I loved it. They were wonderful to work with, and it was very big at the time. How's it going, Abe? You know, the posters. Yeah, loved it.
Thank you.
You right there.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
How you doing? Well, first of all, I want to say I've grown up with a lot of the shows you guys did into me. You, as a kid, you guys really helped me push through some troubled times.
Aww.
And you guys are childhood. I'm just going to say you are childhood. Now, my question is for Stephanie. Haven't met you before. Hello. My question is because you worked on Flashpoint, and I watched the first episode. And in the first episode, you're a hostage. And Amy Jo Johnson, who plays Kimberly in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, ends up saving your life. And I saw a bit of kind of a hidden kind of story in there. Now, when you were working on the show, when you ever bumped into Amy, was there ever a conversation between you and her about the two franchises? Because Sailor Moon kind of came in to cash in on Power Rangers, although Sailor Moon is much better, much better. But was there ever a conversation between you two about the two franchises? Did she ever talk about it?
No, it actually never came up, but I would love to see a crossover. Like, we were talking about some interesting kind of crossovers that could happen, say, between this show and Flashpoint, or between Max and Ruby. And
Mine's
yeah, she's saved the world and kicked butt many, many times. She was a groundbreaker as well, and she was a gymnast, and she's an astonishing actress and a singer-composer in her own right. So, but no, we actually didn't have that conversation originally.
Okay, one last question.
Hi.
Where would each of your characters be? It'd be about 35 if we go by that.
I think Sammy would be an alcoholic.
Melvin would be managing General Motors.
I'm pretty sure that Ray would be a superstar because she was a singer. So I'm going to say, yeah, multi-platinum selling superstar.
I think that Lita would probably be the owner of a massage parlor. I cannot tell that one. I think, oh yes, I would have founded a school for girls for kick-butting. Oh my. For dyslexic girls.
Running a non-profit organization supporting women and girls around the world, and at the same time be managing a very complex personal life and not have any clue what she's doing in that area.
I think like most of us run through rough times, I think Darian ended up assistant managing an Orange Julius. You know the ones that are actually shaped like an orange? That's what I did. Yeah. But it was on the waterfront.
Artemis would just be chilling under a tree with a big old catnip.
Lulu would be dead, and the first feline. The first feline saint. Girl.
They're like 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
They're over 1,000.
Alpaca is a very beautiful girl with those enormously long legs that I always wanted that you guys had.
Say the next movie, very briefly.
Nice. I love that movie when I was a girl.
Is that everybody? So thank you everyone for coming to this panel. We've got another panel tomorrow. Come back for that. After this, there's going to be autograph signing at 2 o'clock. It's about 2 o'clock now. But in a few minutes, it's going to be panel room 1. That's on the 3rd floor. Second floor. Second floor. There's going to be a bunch of things to sign for sale. 5 small cards, 15 oversized cards, postings, very large postings there.